on, Gary Saunders?
Hanging on a frequency, burning like a fire. Boy, you got the motion down. It's getting late. I'm tired and I've lost control. Don't leave me here. Time is running out. Take me down the
Hi, everyone.
highway like a rocket to the ocean. We can run.
We got friends from Florida. Hello,
Today
Florida.
can last another million years.
Say hi to Florida.
Today could be the end of me. It's 11:59, and I wanna stay alive.
Happy to have you, man. I'm gonna have an edible with me. Anybody? Do we have any fans of edibles? I gotta roll a couple. Pop in another pod for my vaporizer. The trick with edibles is that you gotta chew them a lot. Chew the fuck out of them so that the oils wind up under your tongue. The fastest way to absorb. Good evening to all of you. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, wherever it is that you are. I'm happy to have you here. Sorry for the slight delay, I guess. Just a very slight technical difficulty. I'm beginning to boil down what it is that works and doesn't work in terms of echo and all the rest of this. I still don't have it 100%, but I'm in the ballpark now, you know, at the very least. Hope everybody's well. I'm looking forward to doing this evening with you, man. Just hanging out, playing some tunes, and what are we going to listen to? A whole bunch of things, right? Like always. Blondie was another one of those things where I just kind of picked the record and decided to do it. Hey, can you tell me if the voice is okay? Tell me if it's in sync and all. Here, look. Is it in sync? Sounds great. I have 10 bags ranging from 25 to 100 each. Yeah, you see, 25 is my Nick Garfoni. 25 is my edible. That's how it is that I like doing it. Just 25. And what I do is I just kind of like ride off of that. I'm not sure that I need 100, man. Of course, I can handle it, but it's just a question of pacing yourself, in my opinion. All right. So now we're gonna play some music. You had your 40 grams? Yeah, man. I can do 40 pretty easily, too. 25 doesn't mess me up, but, you know, yeah, 1,000 milligrams. That's my dog, dude. Were you around Gore Evil when my dog ate all my edibles? I had to, like, take her to the vet. She was pissing herself. She was all fucked up, man. Tiny little dog. The dog weighs maybe 25 pounds. Yeah, Jazz. Not the big one, Wendy. The Jazz. Jazz ate like about 1,500 milligrams. 1,800 milligrams. She ate more edibles than I ever have in my life. She completely, like, the most edibles I've ever seen a dog eat. She ate all of them. Yeah. I mean, what do? They sleep it off. They sleep, they piss all over themselves. They can't walk. They can't do anything. So what it is that we did is we took Jazz to the vet, and they gave her an edible. They gave her a fluids. They had to flush out her system. $500 later, you know, But what are you supposed to do? You got animals. I mean, you're not going to let them suffer. Fact is, though, that as far as I know, when it comes to edibles, just leave them sleep it off. It's not dangerous or any of that stuff, you know? I think. Mind you. Since then, I've hidden all my edibles. So, and we used to not have a door here for the longest time. We got the door, like the door downstairs was all busted because I tried to fit a big couch down here. And I broke the door jamb and all. But I got all that fixed now. So, no more edibles for Doggy Jazz, for either of them. What are we going to listen to, folks? What do you say? We spend a few hours together, listen to a bit of music? Yeah. Let's do that. I'm going to continue on Blondie because she's awesome. And we'll pick a few more records and see if we can't have a good time together, okay? Cheers, man. Happy to have you. Shout out, okay? I want to see you guys. Where my homies at? Mac Attack. Have you noticed you were the Scream Boss yesterday? Where my dude at? Please don't forget I'm here waiting. You always said that you would never I gotta come back. Like the people that you met and the places that you've been. And if you do, will anything happen? Will it come true? Will anything happen? Will I see you again? Will I see you again? I always said you could make it. Just don't forget that I said it. 'Cause I always liked the way you played guitar. And I always knew that someday you'd go far. And if you do, will anything happen? Will it come true? Will anything happen? Will I see you again? Will I see you again? Will I see you again? And if I do, will anything happen? I know a girl from a lonely street, cold as ice cream, but still as sweet. Dry your eyes, Sunday girl. Hey, I saw your guy with a different girl. Looks like he's in another world. Running hard, Sunday girl. Griffin, Griffoni,
Hurry up and wait.
don't talk scores, okay? Don't talk about the results.
I wait. I got
I'll watch UFC at night.
Please come see what your loving means to me. Take it
song I wanted to hear, man.
Hey, I saw a guy with a different girl. Looks like he's in another world. Run and hide, Sunday girl. When I saw you again in the summertime, if your love was as sweet as mine, I could be Sunday's girl. Hurry up and wait. I stay away all weekend, still I wait. I got the blues. Please come see what your loving means to me. Hurry up and wait. I got
Awesome
the blues.
tune, right?
Please come see what you do to me. I got the blues.
Hurry up, hurry up.
Hurry up and wait. Hurry up. Please come see what you do to me.
All right. Yeah. You having a good time? Yeah? Just trying to get all my eggs in a basket here. I'm going to play another Blondie song. We got some raconteurs coming up. Some of you know this song. Anybody know this one?
Was that love and it was a gas? Soon turned out had a heart of glass. Seemed like the real thing long too far. Don't you mistrust? Love's gone behind. Was that love and it was divine? Soon found out I was losing my mind. Seemed like the real thing, but I was so blind. Much mistrust, love's gone behind. In between, what I find is pleasing and I'm feeling fine. Love is so confusing, there's no peace of mind. If I fear I'm losing you, it's just no good. You tease me like you did, Once had love, and it was a gas. Soon turned out had a heart of glass. Seemed like the real thing, only to find. Much mistrust, love's gone behind. Lost inside, undoubtable illusion, and I cannot hide.
I think this was an instant hit, Mardito, but I'm not 100% sure.
We could have made it through. Yeah, riding high on long through
Lorem, how are you, man? Holo Jedi, you good? Yeah, man. Lorem. So the voice audio to music audio delay is gone as well. Nice. So when I sing, it's on time. Yeah, dude, listen, it's all really nice for me to be excited about all of this. However, what it is that I've noticed is that the settings fucking change and they're super fussy. So we got to kind of maybe do tests every single day. I mean, which is fine, whatever. If anything, I'm happy that echo is disappearing and all that stuff is being taken care of. The echo. That's the shit that was driving me completely crazy. And I think right now, even if I use audio from the computer, it'll work. Tell me if you hear this.
12.
Did you hear that?
12.
Did you hear that? What number did you hear?
12.
Ah, look at you guys. All right, awesome. What it is that I need to get worked out, and I tried making a couple of adjustments, is the sound effects for the Stream Boss. Some of you were saying that the sound effects were loud. So that's all going to get fixed. That's just a matter of getting it done, doing it properly, and it'll happen. So in the meanwhile, we're going to play a bunch of music, a whole bunch of music, whatever it is that you like. Yeah, very loud. Listen, man. Tell me if it gets fixed. Somebody put in $1. Somebody put in a subscription, and we'll see if it gets there. I'm not worried. I can't explain it to you. It's just when you know you're going to do something for the rest of your life, you'll figure it out. What I'm saying is that there's a million things you can get stressed out about. This isn't one of them. This is a matter of experience. This is a matter of repeating the same damn thing over and over again. So, I mean, in general, I don't know if you're one of those people, but I'm the guy who gets super anxious really fast over things. And it's like, sometimes you shouldn't get anxious. Like, shit goes wrong. So fucking what? I wouldn't like it if I couldn't do an entire show. That would bug me. But if it's like, a matter of working it out during the show or working it out, starting the show a little later or that kind of thing, listen, you guys know how the deal is. You have to have a certain amount of, what's the word? You have to think that the whole mistakes and the fact that it's not 100%, that there's a certain charm to it. And I try to take it that way. I think there is a certain charm to it because years and years and years later, when you have tons of stuff worked out, you tell yourself you remember what it was like. You always remember the tougher times, always. With fondness. Because you work through it. So, all of you, man, keep pushing, okay? Let's push together. What do you say? We are almost done with the first fucking terrible month of the year. January and February are the low months, and we're almost done. So that's always a good thing, right? You see the sun come up every day. That's right, Holo Jedi. Absolutely. And yeah, I'm a Leafs fan. I have a Canucks shirt. I have an Oilers shirt. I'm still looking for a good Canadiens cap. Montreal Canadiens. I'm still looking for stuff, but fact is I haven't watched much hockey this year because I don't have a lot of hockey. I just don't have a lot of time anymore, And the fact is that these networks kind of piss you off. Like, I paid to watch hockey, okay? I don't have any cable or anything like that, so I used to pay the NHL network. And, I mean, you can do it with any sport, right? But I used to pay to have a subscription so that I can watch all the games. And even then it didn't work because what they would do is they would fucking, what's it called? They had blackout rules. So sometimes for games that you pay, for the teams that you want to watch are blacked out. It's like, what the hell is that, dude? What do you think I'm paying $300 a year for, or $200 a year? So I don't have to deal with all of that. So, after doing it for years and years, I kind of just got fed up of looking forward to watching a game, and it's like, oh, the game has been blacked out in your area. You can watch it only in 48 hours. Like, fuck that. You know? I've been looking for stuff to watch, movies and that kind of thing at the end of the night, and I watched a movie yesterday that I'm not sure any of you have seen, but I told my wife to it. Yeah, it's exactly it, dude. They force you to fucking pirate. You pay, and you still need to try to find a way to watch the fucking thing. It's super annoying. I mean, if I knew that the games were just on and I didn't have to worry about all the nonsense and deal with the frustration, it's like, okay, listen, it costs me $25 a month for 6 months or something like that. I like hockey. That's it. But that's not the way they work it. Any case, so I've stopped. Well, video games I don't play anymore because I just don't have time anymore. I just don't have time. It's video games take hundreds of hours, so I've had to say goodbye to that. Although I miss it, I really do. I love video games. Whether I suck at them or not is a completely different story. But I still like to watch movies. And I think it's Mac Attack. Are you here? I think I was reading on Mac Attack's Twitter about a new documentary or a documentary about Sinead O'Connor. So I just downloaded that. Tonight I might watch the Sinead O'Connor documentary because I love her. I don't care how crazy she is. Yeah, she's crazy. It doesn't matter. I love her. You know? And I want to tell you guys about a movie I watched yesterday. I don't know if you've watched it yet, but Twitter. Twitter, I think, is the only social media that I pay attention to. I don't care about any of the others, including Instagram. It's just I don't like posting. Twitter is just like a feed, so that's fast. It's just reading, real quick. I watched a movie yesterday that I actually got to know only yesterday through the Twitter feed called The Menu. Have any of you seen The Menu? It is messed up, man. There are elements of the head chef that kind of remind me of the dude on Human Centipede. The chef is kind of like Human Centipede-ish type of thing. He's kind of fucked. What is Noma? Look, all I know is that I watched it and yesterday, and it's like, yeah, this is great. I don't even know why it's great. I don't even know why I liked it because I kind of lost the plot a little bit. It's like, what's going on? Why is it going on? And I still don't know what the whole deal was. However, I enjoyed it. It was crazy. There's not going to be a part 2. I can't see it. Maybe. Isn't there a big popular restaurant in New York called Nobu? Are we talking about the same thing? I've always known who she is, but never associated the controversy with Sinead. People just hate on things, man. It's just the way it goes, People who don't have enough going on in their life comment on the lives of others. That's basically what it comes out to. I mean, if you got your shit, what you do is you take care of yours. But, that's the cult of personality. That's the thing with popular people. I mean, how the fuck does Kim Kardashian become popular? I don't know. Not sure. But she's certainly popular. What does she do exactly? Well, she's popular. I know, but what does she do? Her job is being popular. Her job is having her hair just and makeup just right and the lighting. Okay. I look at that and I don't know. I really, honestly fucking don't know at all how certain artists are popular and how certain artists are rich. Like, I don't understand. Kardashian is one of them. Them, I guess they got family members who are rich or something like that. But I don't know. I look at somebody like DJ Khaled. What's the deal? What's the deal? Like, I mean, how is this guy popular? How is this guy becoming a millionaire doing what he does? I'd like to figure it out. I mean, I certainly don't want to do what he does because I think he's a fucking doofus. He's an idiot. And I don't understand anybody who listens to him or, like, what's the deal with that? Was if I don't, DJ Khaled is a team builder, not a music maker. Okay, well, if you're making your money on that, then I understand. And that's fair, Lorem. I mean, listen, if you're bringing some kind of skill to the table, I understand that. But don't come and tell me that he's an artist or a really? All I ever do is I see him appear places and be popular. And whenever it is he's on a song, all he does is drops his own name. He says DJ Khaled a lot. Yeah, dude, but the thing is how is it a career lateral? That's what it is that I'm asking. You understand? How is this guy becoming a fucking millionaire doing what he does? I don't get it. I don't. The Platform is another sick and amazing movie. Can you text me the name of the platform, somebody, on what's it called, on Discord? I'd like to watch it. Tyler, the Creator, has a response for that. I'd like to know. I'd like to know what that Tyler response is. I can't wrap my head around it. Okay. In any case, Faith Kelly, how are you been? I haven't seen you in a while. I'm very, very happy to see you. Hope you're good. It's been a while. Okay, so the deal is then that this whole movie thing with the menu basically is a big comment on the toxic environment for, like, higher cuisine. Is that it? I mean, it sounds just about right. I don't give a fuck about I don't know, the whole thing. I just like eating my food. Like, I won't pay for high cuisine. I can't afford high cuisine. Put food on my fucking plate. Put food on my plate. That's it. I want to eat. I don't want to be hungry after I'm done with all the little flowers. If you need a tweezer to put together to plate my food, I don't want to go. I'm not sure that's close-minded. I don't know, man. It's just, I mean, it's certainly a preference to me. Like, I like ethnic food. I like down-home shit. I want to go to an Indian person's house and eat homemade curries. I want to go to a Southern black person's house and eat fucking Southern food. I go to Italy, I want to try the food there. You know, that's kind of what it is that I like to do. I like the shit that immigrants bring with them. Poor. Just a suitcase. They go to another country to make a better life. But you know what they always have? They always know how to cook. Because the food and the music, that's always what they connect to. So it doesn't matter how rich or poor you are. Food, man. Food connects all of us. And to me, honestly, the more basic food is, I think the more I like it. My grandmother used to make this dough, fried dough, basically, right? Like hush puppies, that kind of thing. But there's an Italian way of doing it also. So it's kind of like, there would be these long dough sticks kind of thing that we would make, you know, that we would kind of curl up and put in sugar. It's kind of like churros, right? Or hush puppies or that kind of thing. Oh, you know, when I went to Tennessee, Rob, I didn't have the fried chicken. I didn't have it. I'll have it next time. There was a place that had catfish also, so fried catfish, and I wanted that too, and I didn't have it. There wasn't enough time. You know? But I'll get there. I will. I'm going to continue this tradition of just playing music that I get out of the just pick, you know, blind picks. Because I want to listen to records I don't ordinarily listen to. That often happens. That often turns out to be the records that I get as promo. I'm more invested in the records that I actually pay money for. Oddly enough, when you get a free record, it's not quite the same thing. You know, like when you go somewhere, like I know, like whenever it is that I meet with other vinyl junkies or when they meet with me, kind of thing, we trade records. That kind of means something. I like that. But I've also noticed that there's actually no benefit to giving somebody 50 records as opposed to 2. If you give them 50 records, you'll just get lost in it. If you give them 2, somehow it has more meaning because they'll listen to them with more intent. Does that make any sense? That's what I've noticed. You guys enjoying the vinyl stories? I hope so. I like talking about them. I like getting high and hanging out with you guys and playing some music, getting to know you. You know what I'm saying? I don't trade records, Holo Jedi. I don't trade, I don't sell, I don't do any of that. When I see people that I know, sometimes I give them records because I want to as gifts, and they give me records. That happens. Yeah, I got a but RSD, dude. I have so many of those, but you know, here we are. We got a show where I often go on for 8 hours a day, so we certainly have a place to listen to it all. Hello, Zen. How are you? I hope you're well. You've been having a good time. How's the girlfriend? Do I trade? No, I don't trade. I used to trade, but even then, dude, honestly, Holo Jedi, there's not a whole lot of records I really want anymore. I kind of have what I want. So I really don't chase after records at all. If I get, I get. But there's something that happens. I'm not a hoarder in that sense. I have no interest in having 20,000 records. I have no interest in having more. I'm interested in listening to what I have and enjoying what I have. Now, if I had a smaller collection, I can understand that, because when I had a smaller collection, there were a whole lot of things, and I was curious to listen to a ton of other things, right? But the thing is when you have 10,000 records, your curiosity gets, taken care of like a motherfucker. I got plenty of stuff to discover within my own collection, so I don't need my discoveries on the outside. You know what I mean? Like, if I had a personal chef who made crazy good food at home, I'm not sure that I'd need to eat out too often. I mean, that's probably a bad analogy because we're not rich and we don't have a personal chef. But I kind of have what I need right here. That's what I'm saying. I have pretty much almost everything I want. But I'm always going to find new stuff. Always. There's always new music to discover. It's just, those of you who collect records understand. The ones that's like, I've been looking for this for so long. It's like, this is the great fucking white whale of my record collection. I don't have that anymore. I kind of have them all. So, what I do is I play these records and we do a show. You've slowed down a bit because you get a bigger place. That's the thing, Robbie Rob. Shows, man. I mean, records take up space, and I'm not moving house. I got space to fit maybe another 1,000 records in here, but, I'm not going to move house so I can get a bigger record collection. Fuck no. You use the space that's here. So, somebody who lives in an apartment and has space for 500 records, that's it. I've always contended that if you have a collection with 500 records, that's a good collection. 500 records to me is the collection where that's the number where you can have a very well-rounded collection if you really wanted. If you wanted to really listen to a whole bunch of everything, you can have 1 and 2 of a bunch of records and have a complete collection with 500, as far as I'm concerned. You don't need thousands and thousands. Of course, I mean, I got thousands and thousands. But then again, I do this show. So, my job. I justify it that way. And you know what? It is justification because, You need the fucking materials. So. Yeah, you see, Lateral talks about stuff coming in and out of his collection all the time. So you kind of look, that's exactly what happens. When you have that, and that happens with anything, right? It's just when you have a certain amount of space, and it's like, okay, well, look, now I don't have any more shelves to put more records. So what it is that I got to do is, the only way I'm going to have more records is putting them all over the ground, all over the floor. I don't want to be that guy. I don't want to be the guy with boxes all over the fucking place. I don't want to be that guy. I don't want to be the guy who's got records on top of records. You know, like stacks on top of stacks type of thing. And you have to move them around to get a record. I don't want that. I want my records to be where I can pick them up right away. The minute it gets too much, not for me anymore. What do? You start trimming down. All right. What records haven't I listened to in a long time? What records do I have doubles of? What records, can I do without? And you boil it down. I'm not there yet. I can still get more records, but it's slowing down, As a Europrog digger, you can't see the end of getting records. You're going to continue until you're satisfied enough. Yeah, but that's exactly it, Bart. You see what I'm saying? Hey, man. Family bong. What's going to wind up happening is eventually you're going to have only so much space and it's going to stop. Either that or you wind up in a situation where you've got stacks and stacks and stacks and stacks all over each other. And you're going to see that that's not necessarily pleasant. All right, listen, I'm going to play you some Raconteurs. This is an example of a record that I picked up, and I got it as promo and didn't pay much attention to it. I don't know what it is. I have an enormous amount of respect for Jack White, an enormous amount of respect. I think he's very important to music. But I'm not necessarily a huge super fan of any of his music projects, though. Solo, Raconteurs, White Stripes. I have a lot of it, but it's kind of more like, meh, all right. I respect his talent like fucking crazy. I respect everything he does. I respect him as an artist very, very highly. But, I mean, I'm not sure I'd ever pay to see Jack White live. If I had a ticket, I guess I'd go. On the other hand, his label. I fucking love his label. Love, love, love his label. Third Man Records is fantastic. Important. Very, very important label as far as I'm concerned. On the vinyl landscape, and one that I will continue to follow. Another thing with them is that they put out really good records. I mean, they press good records. So when you buy a record from Third Man, you're not getting garbage. The actual physical product is done well. They get it. That's exactly it. They get it. So I'm going to be a fan forever. All right. So listen, let's do this Raconteurs record. I hope you guys wind up enjoying it. Let's see if we can't march towards 420 subs. We're at 157. Will we knock anything out? We got only 9 days to get it done, even less. So, I don't know if we're going to get it done. It's going to take a minor miracle, but we'll see. I'm not taking it down. If we don't make it, we don't make it. But this community, Let's see if we can't put it together. Here's the Raconteurs. What's the name of this record? Help Us Stranger? Yeah, 2019. Check it out. give you one more before I play you a band called Lucifer's Friend. Lucifer's Friend is coming up, friends. Anybody hear of them?
If you call me, I'll come running. You can call me anytime. And these 16 strings were strumming. They will back up every line. There's a motivation, won't you? That moves me when we're apart.
All right, guys, I'm late, but who wants to join me in a family bong? Anybody? Salute.
Help me, stranger. Help me get it off my mind. Get me back on my feet. Brother, can you spare the time? Help me, stranger. Help me get it off my mind. Get me back on my feet. Brother, can you spare the time? It's not essential that I feel you, but it's a sensitive device. I'm reverential when I hear you. I genuflect to your advice. Well, I wish I had the words, and I want those words to rhyme. And I wish I had the nerve, 'cause I sure don't have the time. Help me, stranger. Help me get it off my mind. Get me back on my feet. Brother, can you spare the time?